Hello Internet, I am the Hero of Julios, once again with another Digimon card pack opening video. This will be the second video for the Cross Encounter booster box. If you want my full thoughts on the commons, uncommons, and rares of the booster pack, feel free to watch the other video. It's going to be much longer than this one because we're just going to talk about super rares and secret rares if we get any, maybe talk about the alternate arts, but other than that, let's get into the box itself. So, our box toppers this time is Akari Hinomoto. So, Akari is a yellow tamer. You can play a Darulumon from your hand or from under one of your tamers without paying its memory cost, which is nice. When you play a Digimon with Crossheart in its traits, you can suspend this tamer to draw one. We actually got Zenjiro in the other box, so it's kind of appropriate to get the other of Taiki's two friends as the other card. Our other box topper is a special entry pack of Starter Deck 11. I already gave my thoughts on this box topper last time, but I will be keeping this one as a member of my Schrodinger collection, a collection of booster packs that I do not open. So, unfortunately, if you want to see me open one, you'll have to watch the other video. And now, as per tradition, I will start with the two booster packs found at the bottom of the box because I like to see if the bottom of the booster box is, just as impressive as the top, So if you're that kid at the store and you see that your, local game store only has 2 packs left in the box, don't be discouraged, because you might get Sunflowmon and Troopmon, a Brachiomon. You could get Impulse Memory Boost, Gasmon, Gaussmon, Simbarangoromon, Quetzalmon, Monimon. You could get the Shoutmon, Decadramon. And for our rares, we'll get Blazing Memory Boost and Hero of the Skies. Okay, 2 rares, not bad. Let's see if the other bottom booster has something for us. The other bottom booster is gracing us with Cubimon, Plasma Decadra Launcher, Sendiramon, Cherrymon, Quetzalmon, Shortmon, Simbarangoramon, Grand de Sol, Reinforcement Plug-in 0, Damemon, and for our rares, Sparrowmon and Uamano. Well, they're not always going to be super crazy, but hey, the last time, you'll just have to watch, but our bottom booster was really something to behold that time. Anyways, our next pack, now from the top of the box, is Starmons, Monitamon, Cherrymon, Gaussmon, Ballistamon, Sendiramon, Ashiramon. The one that's hard to pronounce, I believe it's Loenke Adistacto? Adistacto? Beelzemon, Bebedomon, and for our rares we get Ruli, and Decker Greymon. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying out a new light for this video setup. This booster pack we got Starmons, Dondokomon, Mushroommon, Buzzing Fist, Blucomon, Monitamon, Pulsemon, Choo-Choo-Mon, Canondramon, Pikmons, and for our rares we got Decker Greymon and Galoosgamamon. In our next pack we have Soundbirdmon, Dorulumon, who works with Akari that we just got, Balmon, Plasma Decadra Launcher, Wazengamamon, Troopmon, Regalkasmon, Grand de Sol, Shoutmon, Decadramon, and for our rares we get Dark Knightmon and Canon Weissmon. Alright, here is the last pack of the first quarter of the box. So let's see what it brings home. We're starting off strong with a Gogmamon, Impulse Memory Boost, Red Vegiemon, Darkmon, Cherrymon, Soundbirdmon, Healing Therapy, Tokomon, Justice Kick, Palmon. And for our rares, we got Uamano, and Venusmon. Alright, like I said, going to be talking about the super rares. Venusmon is a Mega level Digimon and a member of the Olympus 12. When Digivolving, all of your opponent's Digimon gain security attack -1 until the end of your opponent's turn. Also, during your opponent's turn, all of your opponent's Digimon with security attack of either plus or minus can't attack this Digimon. They also cannot activate their when attacking and when Digivolving abilities. So, I don't know exactly what the ruling is on the all of your opponent's Digimon. Is it just the ones that were there? Does it count the one that's in raising that's going to move up, or any with an on-play, like an on-play rush kind of deal? But as it stands, Venusmon is a great way to stall your opponent for a little bit. I am looking forward to giving Security Control a try with cards like Venusmon and Healing Therapy. But I'm also looking forward to trying out Bloom Lordmon with things like Red Vegiemon. I also have Assaultmon, Quetzalmon, Weddingmon, Simbarangoramon, Cyberdramon, Tinkermon, Demimeramon, Death the Cannon, Bebedomon, and for our rares we got Shoutmon Cross 4 and Lamortmon. In this pack we have Wazenganamon, Burning Star Crusher, Peon Dump, Shortmon, Sendiramon, Gaussmon, High Vision Monitamon, Breakclaw, Saiken Meppa, Renamon, and for our rares, Dark Knightmon, and Dark Knightmon X Antibody. Alright, so, since we got Dark Knightmon right there, X Antibody can digivolve off of Black and Purple for 5, or off of Dark Knightmon himself for 4. When digivolving, we return a black or purple Digimon card other than Dark Knightmon X Antibody from our trash to our hand. Then, if Dark Knightmon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, we can delete a Tamer and unsuspend this Digimon. When it does get deleted, though, we can play a Dark Knightmon from our trash without paying its memory cost. Now, if you combine this with the super rare Dark Knightmon from a couple boosters ago, you could have him die, summon Dark Knightmon, and if that Dark Knightmon ends up getting deleted, you can summon back Deadly Axemon and Skull Knightmon to the field, allowing you for a very sticky Digimon who can stick around for a very long time against your opponent. You don't really need to fear being deleted if you keep coming back. In this pack we get Golemon, Sunflowmon, Pulsemon, High Vision Monitamon, Cubimon, Pulsemon, or not Pulsemon, sorry, Skull Knightmon Mighty Axe Mode. I was looking at the Pulsemon when I said that. We got Tactimon, Grand de Sol, we got Reinforced Plugin 0, Damemon, and for our rares we have Angoramon and Bloom Lordmon. Oh my, that is, I think that's, what, 3 boosters in a row with super rares? Bloom Lordmon is a green Mega level Digimon. When digivolving, we may suspend one of our Digimon, then gain a memory for each suspended Digimon with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of their traits that we have in play. If we gain 2 or more memory from this effect, unsuspend this Digimon and it gains Piercing for the turn. During your turn, for every 2 suspended Digimon we have in play, this Digimon gains 2000 DP and Security Attack +1. And yes, Bloom Lordmon does count for his own effects. So, if you had 1 Digimon suspended, you digivolve a different Digimon into him, suspend him with his own effect, you have 2, he can unsuspend, he'll gain the piercing. When he attacks, he will suspend, and therefore, because you'll have 2, he'll have 2000 more DP and security attack +1, which is a 14,000 double break of the shield. So, yeah, pretty good strategy. There's a lot of cards in the cross encounter that benefit, suspending and playing a card in the suspended position, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing how green does in the current meta. In our next pack, we have Tectomon, Tinkermon, Defense Plugin C, Kokuamon, Ashiramon, Barachiomon, Ballistamon, Ajatarmon, Monimon, Skull Baluchimon, and for our rares we get Immortal Ruler and Taiki Kudo. I'm hoping maybe if I get another booster box, I'm really hoping to get Taiki as one of my box toppers, because I have a collection of red box topper tamers, so I was kind of hoping to get him. Getting his two friends isn't bad, but not as bad as getting the bad boy Mad Leomon, Sunflowmon. We got Skull Knightmon, Mighty Axe Mode, Ballmon, Assaultmon. We got Gazimon, Plasma Decardra Launcher, Taomon, Demimeramon, Blastmon, and for our rares we got Sanzomon, and the secret rare Shoutmon King version. Spoilers for anyone who didn't watch the other booster box, but this now means that this channel is in possession of both secret rares. As a collector, this is very nice for me. The name of this card is also treated as Shoutmon. On play, you may return one card with a Digicross requirement from your trash to your hand. When you would Digicross this turn, this Digimon may replace one of the Digicross requirements. Material save 1, which means if one of his Digicross requirements, if he gets deleted, that Digicross that was used on him can go under a tamer for safety. He can Digicross 2, or -2, for one Digimon with Crossheart in its traits. So, either using a Digimon that you have in play with Crossheart, or a Digimon in your hand, or in the case of Taiki or Kiriha, you can use one of your Digimon underneath a tamer in order to make Shoutmon King version go from a 5 cost to a 3 cost. Very nice. Very nice. I think I will be running Shoutmon King version in my Crossheart deck. At least one copy, which I only need one copy, so. But for now, let's solve Impulse Memory Boost. I know that made no sense. Kokuamon, Mad Leomon. Segues are hard sometimes. We got Gogmamon, Darkmon, Brachiomon, Healing Therapy, Pile Volkmon, Canindramon, Tokomon, and for our rares we get Akari, and Minervamon. Minervamon is another super rare Digimon, a Mega level who is also a member of the Olympus 12, just like Venusmon. Minervamon innately has Retaliation, and during your opponent's turn, when your opponent plays a Digimon, you may play one level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects of the Digimon don't activate, however. Its on-deletion effect, if your opponent has 2 or fewer Digimon in play, you may play one purple level 5 or lower, or one Mervamon from your trash without paying its play cost. Now, we don't have any Mervamons yet in the card game. I believe Japan, I think, just got one. But for now, the level 5 or lower Digimon is still a really nice effect. It's only purple, but still, it's something to consider if you're trying to do a from-the-trash kind of strategy. Alright, we are starting to crack the second half of our box. We've already got a secret rare, but we still haven't seen an alternate art in here, so kind of exciting, you know? Gotta get that suspense. We got Peon Dump, Gazimon, Burning Star Crusher, Defense Plugin C, Shortmon, Monitamon, Dondokomon, Bosamon, Spadamon, the hard to pronounce one, and for our rares we got Kiriha and Achillesmon, whose signature attack is the one that's really hard to say. He's so fancy, I actually mistook him for a super rare. It's just such really fancy art. The Rulumon could, stand to gain some fancy art too. Regalcusmon has pretty good art. We got Cubimon here, and Troopmon. Simbarangoramon, Quetzalmon, Golemon, Damemon, Shoutmon Cross 4B, that's a mouthful, Male Birdramon, and for our rares, another Akari, and Sistermon CL. Following that up, we got Starmons, Blucomon, Buzzing Fist, Mushroommon, Cubimon, Ballistamon, High Vision Monitamon, Justice Kick, Choo-Choo-Mon, Griffinmon, and for our rares, we got Nene Amano and Lotusmon. In addition to that, we've got Cyberdramon, Weddingmon, Buzzing Fist, Starmons, Mushroommon, Dundokomon, Monitamon, Griffinmon, Pylevolkmon, Spadamon, and for rares, Blazing Memory Boost. Oh, an Omnimon X Antibody. Oh, a super rare we didn't actually see in the other booster box. That's kind of cool. So he Digivolves for 7 off of red or blue level 6 Digimon. However, you can Digivolve for 3 off of a regular Omnimon. When a Digimon with X Antibody in its traits would Digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2.
Hi, if you can hear this, this is the Hero Julius from the editing booth, realizing that I had not plugged in that light. I was actually using a battery power on it. I'm testing out a new light, if you couldn't tell. But this is a good opportunity to talk to you about the Omnimon that I'm about to talk to you about as soon as I fix the light. See, I misunderstood because there is a translation error. It got errated, so I will be showing the errated image on the screen. I will go on to say that the Omnimon cannot Digivolve for 1 off of Omnimon, into Omnimon X Antibody here, but I'm actually wrong. If your Omnimon, regular Omnimon, has the X Antibody option card in its inherited Digimon, traits, you can Digivolve into a regular Omnimon and then reduce the cost by 2. So it does not work with Omnimon X Antibody, but it does work with Omnimon regular who has an X Antibody option card under him. If you have the X Antibody option card under him, under any of your red and blue level 6s, you'll be able to Digivolve for only 5. So there are multiple ways to change the cost, resulting in this Omnimon costing either 1, 3, 5, or 7. So a lot of odd numbers, I guess. Anyways, it's a great card, though, so go ahead, listen to me ramble for a little bit, and here I go.
When Digivolving and when attacking once per turn, by placing X Antibody or a level 6 card from under this Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of its owner's deck, you can reveal all of your opponent's security cards and trash one of them. Place the rest in your opponent's security stack face down, and then your opponent shuffles their security stack. So you could Digivolve into this guy, trash the Gaia Force in your opponent's security, and then you already know for a fact what to expect in there. Like, if you see just 4 Tamers, you know you're good to go. Just blitz it and you're fine. Or you could, attack with, if there's nothing but rookies in there. Or attack with your little guys because there's nothing in there but Death Exmon, and it's all giant 20,000 DP monsters. Now, I will admit I misunderstood this card for a bit, because I thought it Digivolved for 3 from Omnimon, and then it lowers the cost by 2 for X Antibodies. However, it says when a Digimon with X Antibody in its traits, not its Digivolution sources, which means Omnimon X Antibody could not Digivolve into Omnimon X Antibody. Or Omnimon's Wart could not Digivolve into Omnimon X Antibody, because the brackets imply that it is explicitly an Omnimon. And since Omnimon himself does not have X antibody, this does not reduce the cost to 1. So keep that in mind. Don't think that this is a 1 cost to Digivolve off of Omnimon. It is a 3 cost or a 5 cost if the X antibody requirement is met. Maybe I'll put that in my Gaiomon deck. He's got X antibody. Alright, rounding up the bend, we got Blucomon, Soundbirdmon, Ballistamon, Madleomon, Darkmon, Brachiomon, High Vision Monitamon, Death the Cannon, Reinforcement Plugin 0, Bosamon, and for our rares we got Shoutmon Cross 5B, whoa, and Gankumon X Antibody. Another super rare I didn't see in the other box. That's kind of nice. He Digivolves for 1 off of Gankumon, or Digivolves for 4 off of Black and Red level 5s. When Digivolving, you may play 1 Digimon card with Sistermon in its name from your hand or trash without paying its play cost. Then, if Gankumon is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, or you have a Digimon with Sistermon in its name in play, until the end of your opponent's turn, all of your Digimon gain 2000 DP, and your opponent's effects cannot reduce them or return them to hands or decks or reduce their DP. He is also a blocker. So, I wouldn't say like run a full play set of this guy, but if you're running a Gankumon based strategy, 2 or 3 of him is not a terrible idea. You know, this is a great card. I like the super rares from this one. My personal favorite is Bloom Lordmon, if I'm being honest, but I do see the appeal of all the other ones. In our next pack, we have Cyberdramon, Tinkermon, Burning Star Crusher, Pion Dump, Defense Plugin C, Madleomon, Assaultmon, Pikmons, Breakclaw, Palmon, and for our rares we get Sanzomon and Thestimon. Alright, we are entering the last quarter. We got 6 booster packs left, so let's see how we're heading. Starting off with Pulsemon, Gazimon, Golemon, Tectimon, Cherrymon, Weddingmon, Regalcosmon, Seiken Meppa, Mailbirdramon, a Blastmon, and for our rares we got Sparrowmon, ooh, and the super rare Shoutmon Cross 5. He's got it all, ladies and gentlemen. He's got security attack +1. He's a blocker. He's got material save 3, which will save 3 of the 5 Digimon that can Digicross into him, which means Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Darulamon, Starmons, and Sparrowmon, depending on what your strategy is. Mind you, if you manage to pull this off with all 5 of those Digimon, and you get the Shoutmon from this booster pack to give him Rush, that is 10,000 DP for 0 to rush into your opponent with security attack +1. And I believe Darulamon lowers the DP of security by 2,000, so effectively 12,000 DP going into security with Rush. And a blocker, because Sparrowmon, who we actually just pulled, gives Reboot. So, yeah, this is a really good card. I'm glad I've got 2 copies of it now, actually. Spoilers for the previous video. It's going to be hard to top that, but we'll try with Impulse Memory Boost, Golemon, Ballmon, Assaultmon, Pion Dump, Healing Therapy, Wazengamamon, the hard-to-pronounce one, Beelzemon, Bebedomon, and for our rares we got Ruli and Canon Weissmon. I'm gonna be honest, I think they make it make it imperative that every booster pack has to have one hard-to-pronounce card in it so that everybody stays on their toes. It's been a bit since I could pronounce every single card in a booster just by looking at it. But I can at least pronounce Shortmon. And Skull Knightmon, Mighty Axe Mode. Healing Therapy, Gogmamon, Ashuramon, Plasma Decadra Launcher, Balmon, who digivolves into Beelzemon, Renamon, Ajatarmon, and for our rares we got Dark Knightmon, and Shoutmon Cross 5B. Alright, we are down to the final 3 booster packs. This is the bronze medal. Let's see what this one can bring home. And he's starting off strong. He's bringing home the bacon with Gogmamon, Tinkermon, Regalcusmon, Defense Plugin C, Red Vegiemon, Ashuramon, Kokuamon, Grand Soul, Shoutmon, Decardramon, and for our rares, Angoramon and Greymon. Alright, this is the penultimate, the second to last, the silver medal with Kokuamon, Dorulumon, Soundbirdmon, Wazengamamon, Darkmon, Red Vegiemon, Cinderamon, Skullbaluchimon, Shoutmon Cross 4B, Talmon, and for our rares, Justimon Critical Arm, and Zenjiro. Alright, this is the final booster pack. The final one for this box for today's episode. Let's see what our final pack has in store for us with another Pulsemon, Burning Star Crusher, Gaussmon, Troopmon, Weddingmon, Gazimon, Sunflowmon, Demimeramon, Death the Cannon, Bebedomon, and for our rares we got Decker Greymon, and okay, alright, we got, not only did we get the super rare Shoutmon, but our alternate art is Jessmon GX, which is the other super rare or secret rare in this box. He is a Digivolve 5 from a level 6 with Royal Knight in its traits. That is any of the Royal Knights, mind you. Or if you want to go with the old-fashioned way, he is 5 off of a level 6 black or red Digimon. When Digivolving, you can place a card with Royal Knight in its traits and a play cost of 13 or less from your hand or trash under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Then you can activate that card's when Digivolving effects, one of them at least, and then Blitz on top of that. During all turns, while a card with Royal Knight is in the traits of this Digimon, it'll gain Piercing and Blocker, and it also gains Security Attack +1 for each Royal Knight underneath it. Yeah, so it can Blitz, it can Pierce, it can Block, it gains Security Attack +1, which it will probably have at least one, because it will probably Digivolve on top of the Jessmon in your Jessmon deck. I'm flabbergasted. Anytime your box has 2 secret rares, you should be extra excited. So I'm gonna move this over for a little bit. So let's review all the epic cards we got here. We got Shoutmon Cross 5B. We got Genkumon X Antibody, Omnimon X Antibody, Dark Knightmon X Antibody, Minervamon, Bloomlordmon, Venusmon, and not only did we manage to get the secret rare King Shoutmon, but we also got the alternate art for the secret rare Jessmon GX. What a fantastic way to end a box. So, hey, I'm kind of glad I flipped those last 2 packs onto the top, huh? But as always, let me know in the comments if I pulled your favorite Digimon, or if there was a Digimon you were kind of hoping to see in this booster pack that just hasn't gotten a time to shine yet. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. This is the Hero of Julios, Xing out.